Rahul Gandhi sparks political storm from Boston. Speaking at the Brown University in Boston, he accused the Election Commission of India of voter fraud during the 2024 Maharashtra Assembly elections. Rahul Gandhi has made the same claim earlier in Parliament, raising serious doubts on how elections are run back home in India, alleging the Election Commission of India is compromised and no more an independent body. Charge 1. Rahul Gandhi invoked the Maharashtra Assembly elections, claiming the voting numbers just don't add up. More people voted in the Maharashtra Assembly elections than there are adults in Maharashtra.
More people voted in the Maharashtra Assembly elections than there are adults in Maharashtra. This is the fact.
Charge 2. Rahul claimed the Election Commission gave a voting figure for 5:30 p.m. and then between 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in just a span of 2 hours, 65 lakh voters were added to the tally. As per him, that is physically impossible to happen. For a voter to vote, it takes approximately 3 minutes. And if you do the math, it would mean that there were lines of voters till 2 a.m. But as per him, that did not happen. That's a huge number of voters in a very short time. And Rahul Gandhi says there is no way that kind of voting rush could have happened without people noticing the massive queues.
The Election Commission gave us a figure, voting figure for 5:30 in the evening. And between 5:30 in the evening and 7:30 in the evening, when the polls were supposed to have closed, 65 lakh voters voted. Now, that is physically impossible to happen.
Charge 3. Rahul said that when his party asked for videography of the voting process, just to clarify, the Election Commission not only turned them down, but even changed the rules around it. When we asked them for the videography, they not only refused, but they also changed the law so that we are not allowed to ask for videography, he claimed. To him, that was another sign that the system is being shielded from public scrutiny.
Taking place, if we ask, they not only refused to give us the videography, they changed the law so that now you're not allowed to ask for the videography. So it's very clear to us that the Election Commission is compromised. It's very clear that there is something very wrong with the system.
The BJP hit back in full force, accusing Rahul Gandhi of defaming the country on foreign soil.
राहुल जी अमेरिका में जाके इलेक्शन कमीशन को कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड बताते हैं। वो कहते हैं कि महाराष्ट्र के चुनाव में जिस प्रकार का मतदान हुआ, वो एक तरह से फर्जीवाड़ा था। महाराष्ट्र में भारतीय जनता पार्टी को और उनके अलाइज को जीतना नहीं था और कहीं न कहीं इलेक्शन कमीशन ने हमारे साथ समझौता किया।
ये बहुत ही दुख की बात है कि श्रीमान राहुल गांधी विदेश में जाकर अपने देश के प्रति, अपने देश के संविधान ने जो संस्थाएं तैयार की है उनके प्रति इस प्रकार से झूठ बोलने का प्रयास करते हैं, झूठ फैलाने का प्रयास करते हैं, भारतीय लोकतंत्र को बदनाम करने का प्रयास करते हैं। ये बहुत ही निंदनीय।
Meanwhile, Akhilesh Yadav too jumped in the controversy by tweeting out a video of a suspended Maharashtra sub-inspector who claimed that he was paid 10 lakhs by the BJP to help manipulate EVMs. The EC was quick to respond to this particular allegation through a tweet, stating, official reports by DEO and SSP Beed dismissed PSI Ranjit Khasale was not on election duty during Maharashtra Assembly elections. The allegations are aimed at disturbing public peace and tranquility, inciting people for violence against the state. DEO directed to take action against Khasale. The BJP-led Mahayuti coalition won a landslide in Maharashtra, getting 235 out of 288 seats in the 2024 Assembly elections, just months after a very poor showing in Lok Sabha elections. The Congress, stunned by the scale of the defeat, approached the Election Commission and the Supreme Court on what they call have been grave irregularities. Bureau Report, India Today.
And that case is still on in the top court of the country, viewers. At the back of what we've just seen, the questions that I asked this evening. Rahul Gandhi raising allegations of election manipulation on foreign soil abroad, insulting India on foreign soil. Well, this is a charge that the BJP has levied against Rahul Gandhi. They also say it's ethically wrong to speak of internal matters, political grievances internationally. Why air dirty linen in public is the charge of the BJP and the critiques of Rahul Gandhi. But flip it over, viewers. Democracy is a universal value. Rahul has every right to raise concerns internationally. Rahul speaking to Indian diaspora abroad have a right to speak on transparency and grievances. And BJP leaders criticized the UPA government on foreign shores. Rahul is no different. So if it was good for the goose, then it should be good for the gander. Why suddenly does that become treason if you do so? Because it's happened earlier, not once, multiple times. Let's take all these questions right now to our two panelists this evening. Joining me, Dr. Syed Zafar Islam, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party, Adil Singh Boparoy, National Spokesperson, Congress. I'm going to allow both of you 2 minutes each to make your point, and then your fader will fall, and the other person will get an opportunity. Adil Singh, the point is whether Maharashtra election issues, grievances, allegation, charges, whatever one might call it, that the opposition, which includes your party, has with the Election Commission. The case is still on where the Supreme Court is concerned. So therefore, ethically, is it right to raise these issues on foreign shores? What are you trying to achieve? Because ultimately, this will only give a bad name to the country. Why speak of these issues on foreign soil, sort them out in India? These are our internal matters. What are we hoping to achieve by taking them abroad?
Preeti, number one, what Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said is merely a reiteration of the facts which are already in public domain. He's not said something which is new. He said this on the floor of the parliament. He said this at multiple press conferences within the country. Point number one. Point number two, let's assess the facts as they stand. It is a matter of record that prior to December 2024, as per Rule 93 of the Conduct of Election Rules of 1961, you and I, or for that matter, any citizen of this country, could apply to the Election Commission of India and seek the CCTV footage and the videography on the payment of a requisite fee. This was a statutory right. The Election Commission of India was obligated to us to supply us with those documentations, electronic record. There was also a judgment of the Punjab and Haryana High Court mandating the ECI to supply this information in the context of the Haryana Assembly election. But be that as it may, the BJP, which is antithetical and allergic to transparency and public scrutiny, amended the rules. What prompted the Bharatiya Janata Party to amend the rules after the Maharashtra elections? Point number two. Point number three, I find this ironical. Just 2 days back, you had a sitting member of parliament of the BJP accusing the Supreme Court of India, the bulwark of our freedoms and our rights under Part 3 of the Constitution, of provoking religious wars in this country. He accused the Chief Justice of India. He scandalized and brought down the repute of the highest court of the country, and the BJP is telling us about institutions. And fourthly, Preeti, we live in a world today which is connected by internet, which is connected through all other technological mediums. So if I say something today sitting in Chandigarh, that can be heard and viewed by people sitting in California or vice versa. So I find this argument to be quite naive.
Sorry, we have faders done. I'll come back to you because what we are going to do is we'll go into, a charge-by-charge breakdown of what Rahul Gandhi's alleged, not just in Boston, but in the parliament and in India as well. But Syed Zafar Islam, multiple questions there, Syed Zafar Islam. Number one, the BJP alleges that this is treason, is to basically wash dirty linen, your own grievances, to air them abroad is unethical and is anti-national. But having said that, we've had BJP leaders that include the Prime Minister in 2014, 2015, in America, speak of the UPA years as the dark period of the country. I can elucidate on that. So it was fine to do it then. What's wrong now? Number one. Number two, Adil Singh Boparai, democracy is an international concept. Why not speak of transparency and governance on an international stage?
Well, Preeti ji, first of all, you have to understand the mindset of Rahul Gandhi. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has a very disruptive mindset. He doesn't care about the country's image and the image of the institutions of the country. These institutions have long history.